गणानान्त्वा गणपतिगुं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत आनः शृण्वन्नोतिभिः सीदसादनम् प्रणो देवी सरस्वती वाजेभिर्वाजिनीवती धीनामवित्र्यवतु गणेशाय नमः सरस्वत्यै नमः श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ओम् हृदाकाशे सदा भान्तं शान्तमानन्दरूपिणं ज्ञानभानुमहं वन्दे सद्गुरुं सत्यसायिनम् ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ओम शांति शांति शांति। श्री साईश्वराय नमः। हरिः ओम्। आतनुष्व प्रतनुष्व उद्धमाधमसन्धमा आदित्ये चन्द्रवर्णानां गर्भमाधेहि यः पुमान् एतस्सिक्तगुं सूर्यगतं चन्द्रमसेरसङ्कृधि वारादञ्जनयाघ्रेऽग्निं य एको रुद्र उच्यते असंख्याता सहस्राणि स्मर्यते न च दृश्यते एवमेतन्निबोधता आमन्द्रैरिन्द्र हरिभिः याहि मयूररोमभिः मात्वा केचिन्नियेमुरिन्न पाशिनः दधन्वेवता इहि मामन्द्रैरिन्द्रहरिभिः यामि मयूररोमभिः मामाके चिन्नियेमुरिन्न पाशिनः निधन्वेवताम् इमि अणुभिश्च महद्भिश्च निघृष्वैरसमायुतैः कालैर्हरित्वमापन्नैः इन्द्रायाहि सहस्रयुक् अग्निर्विभ्राष्टिवसनः वायुस्वेतसि कद्रुकः संवत्सरो विषुवर्णैः नित्यास्तेऽनुचरास्तव सुब्रह्मण्योऽगुं सुब्रह्मण्योऽगुं सुब्रह्मण्योम् इन्द्रागच्छ हरिव आगच्छ मेधातिथेः मेषवृषणश्वस्य मेने गौरावस्कन्दिन्नहल्यायै झार कौशिकब्राह्मणगौतमब्रुवाणा अरुणाश्वा इहागताः वसवः पृथिवीक्षितः अष्टौ दिग्वाससोऽग्नयः अग्निश्च जातवेदाश्चेत्येते ताम्राश्वा ताम्ररथाः ताम्रवर्णा स्तथा सितः दण्डहस्तैः खादग्धतः इतो रुद्रा पराङ्गताः उक्तगस्थानं प्रमाणं च पुरहिता बृहस्पतिश्च सविता च विश्वरूपैरिहागतां रथेनोदकवर्त्मनाम् अप्सुषा इति तद्वयोः उक्तो वेषो वासागुंसि च कालावयावनामितः प्रतीच्या वासात्या इत्यश्विनोः कोऽन्तरिक्षे शब्दं करोतीति वासिष्ठो रौहिणो मीमागुंसाञ्चक्रे तस्यैषा भवति वाश्रेव विद्युदिति ब्रह्मण उदरणमसि ब्रह्मण आस्तरणमसि ब्रह्मण उपस्तरणमसि अष्टयोनिमष्टपुत्राम् अष्टपत्नीभिमां महीम् अहं वेदनमे मृत्युः न च मृत्युरघाहरात् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. Offering our collective love on this auspicious Phalguna Paurnima, celebrated as Holi. We offer our collective love at the divine lotus feet of Bhagavan Shri 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 Satya Sai Baba Varu. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hari Om, Shalom, Sai Ram, Namaste. May we all be together. May we all be nourished together. May we all work together with great vigor. May our studies shine and illumine our intellects. May we not hate or conflict with each other, but there be peace, peace, and peace. Offering our love to all those innocent civilians that are going through so much of chaos in Middle East, Europe, South America, so many places. Chaos is the definition of world order today. In that chaos, we find we are extremely fortunate that God is giving us to time the space, the ability, and this incredible blessing to be not only safe, but also to be able to contemplate on His glory through study of His breath called Vedas. God's breath is Veda, nothing other than that. So your own breath is Veda. Just for a second, if you think you are God, only think. For a split second, if you just say, I am God, your breath is Veda. What does it mean? God's breath is Veda. Huh? What does it mean that God's breath is Veda? We hear all these things. If you are angry and you lose your presence and you're shouting at someone, in order for you to get back what is stolen as your awareness by this anger, you understand what I'm talking? When you're angry, when we are angry, our awareness is stolen away by anger. When you have lust, it is stolen away by lust. When you have jealousy, it is stolen away by that. When it is greed, it is stolen away by greed. What is stolen away? Your awareness is stolen away from what? From your presence. You are presence and awareness, existence and awareness. When both of them are with you, you are in bliss. That is Ananda. You are means not you personally. We are all existence and awareness. You are present and you are aware of your presence. When you are present and aware of your presence, then you are in bliss. Because your presence and awareness are together. And so therefore what happens when one is taken away from the other? If awareness is taken away by from the presence, they're separated. Separated by who? Anger comes, takes away awareness from the presence. Now this awareness is with anger. The awareness is filled with anger. So also desire, so also greed, so also attachment, so also arrogance, so also delusion, so also thought, so also memory, so also so many things, 10 of them. 10 of them can take away this awareness from presence. So in order for you to bring back from those 10 to this presence, then what you have to do? You have to breathe. So therefore, God's breath is Veda, which is awareness. Veda means awareness. When you are breathing consciously, you are present to your awareness, or you are awareness of presence. What is this holy signify? Saira? Holy means throwing colors on each other, no? Just having fun. Huh? You can do that as homework. What do you burn during Holi? Hello, people from North India. Don't you create fire in Holi time? Yes. Ashok Khanna joined 3 times. I don't know. Ashok Khanna, Ashok Khanna, Ashok Khanna. What happened today to Ashok Khanna? Hmm? Multiple
I am
ways.
here.
You are here, but why you are here? 3 ways. Oh, now you are only different device for okay, understand. So
that
this
device doesn't
समझ
find
गए
videos.
समझ गए. What do you do during Holi?
Uh, the Holika Dahan precedes the color Holi. So
Hmm.
during Holika Dahan, it is the in memory of uh, Prahlad's um, aunt Buaji, who was who got burnt in that during that tussle between Prahlad and his father Hiranyakashipu. So that is the first thing that happens on Holika Dahan,
Hmm.
and followed by color, which in Vrindavan and Mathura it is a lot of colorful Holi is celebrated.
Hmm. Go and do research on what is the significance of all of this. Holika Dahan, why colors are sprinkled, how does it relate to us, the external ritual to the spirit of observation of Holi. Oh, but not just for Ashok Khanna, everybody. Become colorful by understanding what it is. So we are studying this incredible Aruna Prashna. We started the Anuvakam related to the 8 sources, Ashtayoni Mashtaputram, 8 sources, and how they are related to this earth. Ashtapatnim Imam Mahim, Aham Vedana Me Mrityuhu. The one who knows this about these 8 sources and the 8 protectors, for them neither Akala Mrityu, which is untimely death, or the suffering associated with that, they will go beyond that. I described what the 8 sources are associated. Then a lot of people are keep on guessing who the 8 sons are. We won't tell that. We won't disclose that because it will come later. All of it is described later. Ashtayoni Mashtaputram. We show the text. Ashtapatni Imam Mahim. Aham Vedana Me Mrityuhu. Nacha Mrityu Naha Harat. Nacha Mrityuhu Agha Aharat. So the next is very simply repetition of the same theme as it now relates to Antariksham, space. Ashtayonyashtaputram.
अष्टयोन्यष्टपुत्राम् oh, अष्टयोन्यष्टपुत्रम्
Putram, yes. Ashtayonyashtaputram. Is there a mistake there or what? Okay. Ashtayonyashtaputram. Ashtaputram. Maybe there is a mistake. Let me check. What does it say in Mantra Pushpam, Shwati?
It says Putram only.
Putram, okay. Ashtayonyashtaputram.
अष्टयोन्यष्टपुत्रम्
Ashtapadidamantariksam.
अष्टपदिदमन्तरिक्षम्
Aham Vedana me mrityuhu
Aham Vedana me mrityuhu
nacha mrityu raghaharat.
na cha mrityuraghaharat.
Om Ashtayo Om Nyashtaputram
Om Ashtayo Ashtayo Nyashtaputram Ashtayo Nyashtaputram
Ashtapathidamantariksham
Ashtapadidamantariksham Ashtapadidamantariksham
Repeat both lines.
Ashtayo Nyashtaputram Ashtapadidamantariksam
Aham Vedana me mrityuhu
Aham Vedaname Mrityuhu Aham Vedaname Mrityuhu
nacha mrityuraghaharat.
Na cha mrityuraghaharat Na cha mrityuraghaharat
Please repeat all the four lines.
Ashtayo Nyashtaputram Ashtapadidamantariksam Aham Vedaname Mrityuhu Na cha mrityuraghaharat
Idam antariksham, this space has ashtayonim, 8 sources or places of origin, ashtaputram, 8 sons, and ashtapati, pati, ashtapati, pat idam. So then it becomes padidam. Pat plus idam becomes padidam. So that ashtapat means 8 protectors. Patni means protector, pati means protector also. Just referring as the 8 in the context of this mantra, it is the same meaning repeated. Aham Vedaname Mrityuhu. Aham Veda, I know the above, or by knowing the above, may, for me, na mrityuhu, there is no death, nacha, and also no amrityuhu, untimely death, aghaharat, and the cause of suffering. By knowing the actual nature of the space in my awareness, I have no death. Untimely death is not going to cause any suffering, and this space within me is born in 8 sources, 8 sons, and protected by the 8. By knowing this, aham vedaname mrityuhu. Next, ashtayonim ashtaputram
Ashtayonim
ashtapatni mamundivam
Ashtapatni Mamundivam
aham vedaname mrityuhu
अहं वेद न मे मृत्युः
न चा mrityuraghaharat
न चामृत्युरघाहरत्
अष्टयोनिमष्टपुत्रम्
अष्टयोनिमष्टपुत्राम्. Okay, this one now putra.
Putram, this is Putram.
Yeah.
Ashtayonimashtaputram.
अष्टयोनिमष्टपुत्राम्. अष्टयोनिमष्टपुत्राम्.
Ashtapatnimamundivam.
अष्टपत्नीममुन्दिवम्. अष्टपत्नीममुन्दिवम्.
Aham vedana me mrityuh.
अहं वेद न मे मृत्युः. अहं वेद न मे मृत्युः.
न चा mrityuraghaharat
न चामृत्युरघाहरत्. न चामृत्युरघाहरत्.
Say the 4 lines again.
अष्टयोनिमष्टपुत्राम्. अष्टपत्नीममुन्दिवम्. अहं वेद न मे मृत्युः. न चामृत्युरघाहरत्.
Ashtayonim, Ashtaputram. 8 sources, 8 sons. For what? And Ashtapatni, 8 protectors. For what? Amum, Divam, the heaven above, as, or it can also be interpreted as Divam means that which is shining, that which is above and shining, has 8 sources or places of origin, and Ashtayonim, Ashtaputram, Ashtapatni. By knowing the actual nature of the heaven above in my awareness, I have no death. Untimely death is not going to cause any suffering. The heaven is born in 8 sources with 8 suns and protected by the 8. So 3 levels is finished, which is Prithvi, Antariksha, and the Divi. These 3 together are called one word. The 3 together are called one word. Can anybody tell what it is?
Samvatsara.
Okay, good try.
Rudra.
A little far away. I'll give a clue. It's mentioned in Bhusukta. Nobody?
Bhumirabhumna Dvarnantariksham Mahitva.
Very good. మంత్రం తప్పు చెప్పిన కాన్సెప్ట్ సరిగ్గా
అయ్యో కొంచెం
You got hold of the concept, but the mantra you did not get it right. Bhumir bhumna dyauh Antariksham Mahitva. That mantra is actually which relates to Bhumi, Antariksha, Dyauh, ante Divi. All these three together. What is it called?
Who?
Huh? What are those three called in Bhusuktam together? Sanusha, if you're talking, don't talk to yourself because you're on mute.
It's partnership.
Huh?
Is it
Partnership.
partnership?
No business here. There is no business. She is a businesswoman. uh, what is the next mantra? Not mantra in Aruna Prashna. In Bhusuktam. What is the next mantra? Where is the code?
Upasthete
Yeah. Upasthete?
Devyadite Gnimannadamanna Dhyayadadhe.
Hmm. So who is it referring to?
Aditi?
There. That is it. What is one word together for Bhumi, Antariksha and Divi? What is one word for it? What is the one word for it now?
Aditi.
Aditi. Aditi. So these three together are invoking the context of Aditi. So the next mantra, 62.3. Sutramanam Mahimushu.
Sutramanam Mahimushu.
Mahimushu.
Sutramanam Mahimushu.
Yes. Sutramanam Mahimushu.
Sutramanam Mahimushu. Sutramanam Mahimushu.
Yeah. Now interesting. This is not a single sentence. Sutramanam Mahimushu are two different mantras in Rigveda, one from Rigveda and the other one from Atharva Veda, which extol the glory of Mother Aditi. For example, if I say, Trayambakam Tat Savitur, if I join two different mantras, Trayambakam Yajamahe, Tat Savitur Varenyam, if I say like that. Trayambakam Yajamahe, Tat Savitur Varenyam. Trayambakam Yajamahe is one mantra. Tat Savitur Varenyam is different mantra. But they are chanted together to indicate these two mantras describe what that Aditi Devi is. So go back and refer to them, is what this is saying. Okay. Harikar Jettegar. In Venakala Sala Kazumi. Sutramanam Mahimushu. What is this Sutramanam Mahimushu? Sutramanam Prithivindyam Adehasam Susharmanam Aditim Supranitim Daivim Navam Swaritam Angasam Ashravanti Im Aruhe Maswastyate. That entire mantra It starts with Sutramanam. Therefore, this is Sutramanam mantra. The Sutramanam mantra is coming from Rigveda 10.63.10. What that mantra is saying is Sutramanam Prithivindhyam Anehasam Shusharmadam Aditim Supranitim Daivim Navam Swaritram Anagasam Ashravantim Aruhena Swastyaye. In essence, what it is saying is, may we all, for our own well-being, ascend the well-protected earth and sky without any impurity associated with us, and therefore by doing so, we will get gracious protection in that divine ship called Aditi, that is faultless and who is full of gracious, auspicious guidance. Sutramanam is the mantra from Rigveda. This Sutramanam mantram is basically, the essence of it is, do Sharanagati to this Aditi Devi, and therefore by doing that Sharanagati, Sharanagati is interpreted as a surrender. That is a very limited meaning of the word Sharanagati. But anyway, and she is the one that is protecting all of us in the form of sky and earth and atmosphere, the one who is beyond time, the indivisible, the granter of auspiciousness, remover of enmity, and she is pure and sinless and like a divine ship engaged in carrying out auspicious work. So this is the essence of that one word called Sutramanam. It is an entire mantra associated with that. Mahimushu Mataramaditinnamashya Shreshtan Devim Varunaputram Suputra Yashyam Rajano Adhivishe Adhishrije Sano Devi Aditih Prajavati Patu. This mantra is from Atharva Veda. You don't have to write any of this stuff. I will send you. As usual, you don't have to. Now everything is given. Everything is given on a platter, but still we don't pay any attention to it. Everything, all the meanings, word by word meaning, explanations, everything is there. And it comes near to you, but only if you have the receptivity to it, you will get it. And how you have receptivity to it? Bhagavan has said very beautifully, if there is a powerful magnet that is there, and you go nearby that magnet as a needle, the magnet will attract that needle only if that needle is pure. If that needle is rusted and dusted, no matter how powerful the magnet is, the needle will not get attracted to the magnet, period. It doesn't mean that the magnet does not have the power. It only means that the needle is not pure. These mantras are saying what I am talking about. When you are pure, You don't have to put any effort. The magnet will pull you and you will go get stuck to that magnet. And when you go get stuck to that magnet, it is not moving anymore. The needle doesn't move anymore because it is in complete attachment to that magnet. And that complete attachment to the magnet is called surrender. Sharanagati. So a lot of people ask, how do I surrender? First, forget how. Forget to do. Then the I. What you have is Sharanagati. In that context, everything is right here in front of you. The class video, the class transcript, the script with the words and the meaning and the detailed explanations, everything with His grace is right here. But if you are not getting attracted by it, you only have to ask the question, what is it the problem with the needle or with the magnet? Never it is the problem with the magnet. It's a very powerful magnet called Sai Rama. Rama means magnet. Ramayati iti Ramaha. That which attracts is Rama. That which attracts is a magnet. And this name of the magnet is same as I, so am I. See always inside. Sai Rama. Mahimusu Mataramaditin Namasya. We salute to you, Namasya, the great mother, Mahim, Ushu, Mataram, Aditim. O Mother Aditi, Ushu means verily, indeed, we surrender to you. Namasya. Are, now you see this attraction business is also about this Mother Earth, no? That's called gravity. So that which attracts is Mother Earth. Therefore, she is also Rama. Rama Ramanalampata. Lalita Sahasranama. Mother is referred to as Rama. Sri Rama Rama Rameti Mano Rame. Sri Rama Rama Rameti Rame. Rame. Mano. Rame. In that shloka, that Rame is referring to Parvati. Sri Rama 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 iti Manorame Manorame. Hey, what these shlokas, what you know? Today morning only when I was coming to the satsang, one gentleman said, please tell them what is the importance of the SSC students. Please tell them what is the importance of learning the shlokas. Then I asked him a question. What is the difference between shoka and shloka? What is shoka? What Sharmagar, what is the difference between shloka and shoka?
Is sorrow, ಇದು ದುಃಖಂ కదా ಶ್ಲೋಕ అంటే శ్లోక is a భగవంతుడి chanting. నేను చెప్పింది శ్లోక is a sort of sorrow, దుఃఖం కదా శోకం అనేది. శ్లోకం అనేది is a sort of prayer అన్నమాట. రెండిట్లో తేడా అది.
What is the Shyama? What is the difference between shoka and shloka?
The L.
L is the difference. What does the L stand for?
Love, maybe?
No. I thought you will say that only because L stands for looking. Loka, look. Loka, look. You see that? What you look at is loka. So the look came from loka. What you look at is loka. If you look at shoka, then it turns into shloka. When you look at sorrow, it transforms into awareness. If you do not look at sorrow, it stays as suffering. The moment you look at sorrow, it transforms into awareness. Arey sir, everything is in these words. So, in your shoka, if you lost your awareness, then you become shoka. And the moment you look at, why am I angry? Why am I greedy? Look at it. Look at your fear. Look at your anger. Look at your greed. Look at your sorrow. Then that transforms into shloka. That is what has happened to one of the greatest sages, Valmiki. After his tapas, when he was walking, he saw a hunter shoot one of the male Krauncha Pakshi, crane. And when the hunter shot that bird, the female bird was crying. From the sorrow, looking at the sorrow of the female bird, a shloka came from Valmiki's heart. The shoka transformed into shloka. And then he said, Ma nishada pratishtan tvamagama shashwati samah yat krauncha mithunadekam avadhik kamamohitam. This is the very first shloka uttered in the history of humanity. In the history of humanity, this is the very first shloka chanted. And it came from the sorrow, the shoka of Valmiki, looking at the agony of a bird crying for its mate, which was shot down by a hunter. And that shloka was set to Anushtup Chandas and became the source of poetry for the entire Ramayana, Mahabharata, the entire Ramayana. The entire Ramayana is embedded in that one shloka. This is the first shloka of Ramayana. Shoka, shloka. You understand? Say someone how deep this is. They're all so happily ignorant. And we would love to stay that way because ignorance is bliss. If you become aware of something, you have to do something about it. If you become aware and you don't do anything about it and you still behave like an ignorant, then you are cursed. Because the awareness is never dawning upon you even though you know it. புரிஞ்சுதா? என்ன சங்கா புரிஞ்சுதா? மா நிஷாத பிரதிஷ்டா ஸ்வமகம சாஸ்வதி சமா. I won't go into that shloka now because we are already in shoka. What is this to do with this Aruna Prashna is that in this Aruna Prashna, this mantra is saying, oh mother, we surrender to you. We salute to you the great Aditi, Sreshtham Devim, Sreshtham Devim, the most supreme reverential Suputram, having excellent sons. Yasyam Rajano Adhivishve Adhishriye, in whom all the kings are established for the glory and prosperity. Prajavati Patu. Prajavati Patu. May this mother be Prajavati Patu, may have progeny. So this two mantra, because the Ashtayoni, Ashtaputram, Ashtapatnim, Imam Prithvi, Imagum Antariksham, and Divi, all those three things are referring to Mother Aditi, who has 8 sons, 8 protectors, 8 sources, and that therefore is now closing with this eulogy to the Mother Aditi. Sutramanam Mahimushu. Mahimushu. That is behind those very simple words. And in conjunction to that, the next mantra continues. Aditir Dyauraditir Antariksham.
Aditirdyauraditirantariksham.
Aditir Mata Sapita Saputraha.
Aditirmata sapit Aditirmata sapita saputraha.
Pita means father. Pita means the one who drinks. ये पीने का बात नहीं है, ये तो पिता है. अदितिर माता सपिता सपुत्रा पुत्रहा.
Aditirmata sapita saputraha.
विश्वे देवा अदितिः पंचजनाः.
Vishve deva aditif panchajanaha.
अदितिर्जाता मदितिर्जनित्वम्.
Aditirjatamaditirjanitvam.
अदितिर्जातमदितिर्जनित्वम्.
Aditirjatamaditirjanitvam.
So if you waited for 2 more lines, you got the essence of who is Dhyau, who is Antariksham, who is everything. That is what this mantra is now describing. Aditir Dyauraditirantariksam.
Aditirdyauraditirantariksham. Aditirdyauraditirantariksham. Aditirdyauraditirantariksham.
Aditir Mata Sapita Saputraha.
Aditirmata sapita saputraha. Aditirmata sapita saputraha.
Vishve Deva Aditif Panchajana Aham.
Vishve deva aditif panchajanaha. Vishve deva aditif panchajanaha.
Aditir Jatamaditir Janitvam.
Aditirjatamaditirjanitvam. Aditirjatamaditirjanitvam.
Aditir Jauraditirantariksam. Aditir Mata Sapita Saputraha. putraha vishve deva aditif panchajana aha aditir jatamaditir janitvam.
अदितिर्द्यौरदितिरन्तरिक्षम् अदितिर्माता स पिता स पुत्रः विश्वे देवा अदितिः पञ्चजनाः अदितिर्जातमदितिर्जनित्वम्.
This is a very beautiful mantra. Aditihi Dyauh. Aditi is heavens. Antariksham, the space. Aditi, he, Mata, the mother. Saha, she is also. Pita, the father. Saha, Putraha, also children. The father, mother, children, heavens, space. Aditi is also Vishvedeva, the luminous beings of the entire universe. She is also the Panchajanaha. Aditihi Panchajanaha. Who are the Panchajanaha? 5 types of people. Who are these 5 types of people? Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra are the 4 according to Varnas. And there is a 5th one called Kirata. And Aditihi Jatam. Aditi is all that is born or existing. Aditihi Janitvam. Aditi is also to be born as well. The one that is born and to be born as well. So what is this Aditi now? The Aditi aspect of it here is covering the essence of the word Aditi, the indivisible supreme consciousness. It's the same meaning that is echoed in Bhusuktam. Aditir deva gandharva manushya pitaro sura suraste shagam sarva bhutana amata medini maghati mahi savitri gayatri jagatyurvi prithvi bahula vishwabhuta katamakayasa satyethyamruteti vasishta. Is another mantra in Mahanarayana Upanishad that is chanted for Mother Aditi. So this is the beautiful invocation of Aditi in Aruna Prashna, and the mother that is referred to Ashtayoni, Ashtaputraha, all these things, incredible depth of beautiful eulogy, but also now we get in next week about the incredible description about the 8th son of Aditi. Stay tuned, practice the mantras, don't suffer from happiness, and do the sadhana, which is to chant Om Sri Sai Ishwaraya Namaha is the first sadhana. All of you who are on this class, if you are not chanting Om Sri Sai Ishwaraya Namaha, you are like a needle. This Om Sri Sai Ishwaraya Namaha polishes this needle, mantra. If you are not doing that, you are missing it. And March 1st, today is March 1st, 4 months completed since we started the sadhana. 4 months, 41.7 million times Om Sri Sai Ishwaraya Namaha has been chanted. In 4 months, 120 days. 120 days, 41 million times Om Sri Sai Ishwaraya Namaha has been chanted. What kind of mantra japa yajna is happening? Everybody is asking, when is the next yajna? When is the next yajna? Well, one is going on right now. There is a yajna that is going on right now. That is the Sai Ishwara Maha Mantra Japa Yajna. 41.7 million times in 120 days. That means 3,30,000 times mantra is being chanted every day. So when you join and chant that mantra, you are part of this incredible force of energy that is happening 3,30,000 times a day. That means every 3 days, a Purascharana of the mantra is happening. Every 3 days, brothers and sisters, Purascharana is happening. Have you woken up to that awareness and said, oh my God, I want to be part of that awareness? Kiran Rambutla, మంత్రం చాంట్ చేస్తున్నారా రోజు?
చేస్తున్నా.
ఎన్నిసార్లు? 3 సార్లా?
ఇంకా ఎక్కువ.
ఆ?
మినిమం 108 ఇంకా ఎక్కువ.
ఓకే, minimum 108. That is the only way you will prepare yourself to receive the grace of Sai Ishvara. If you don't have time, forget about Ganapati and all those things. Only focus on Om Sri Sai Ishvara. If you don't have time, that's what I meant. If you have time, it is great to do Gayatri, Ganapati, Chandi, Sai Ishvara. For those of you who got the Chandi Diksha. If you don't have time, Om Sri Sai Ishvara. At least do it 5 times. One time for Gayatri, second time for Ganapati, third time for Chandi, fourth time for Swami, fifth time for yourself. Sai Ram. Om yadaksharapadabrashtam matrahinam tu yadbhavet tatsarvan kshamyatam devi devanarayana namostute. विसर्गबिंदु मात्राणि पदपादाक्षराणि च न्यूनानि चातिरिक्तानि क्षमस्व साईश्वर अपराधसहस्राणि क्रियन्ते हर्निशं मया दासोऽयमिति मां मत्वा क्षमस्व साईश्वर अन्यथा शरणं नास्ति त्वमेव शरणं मम तस्मात् कारुण्यभावेन रक्ष रक्ष साईश्वर हरिः ओम तत्सत् श्री साईश्वरार्पणमस्तु स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्तां न्याय्येन मार्गेण महीं महिषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु ॐ शांति शांति शांति। जय बोलो भगवान श्री सत्य